Hello, welcome to DDO stream. This is Shikaijo here on Shikaijo Explores DDO on Saturday night. Apparently I can't hear what's going on in the game. Hello, I did turn down the sound a little bit. DDO stream. This is Shikaijo, and I forgot to mute that in-game sound. Alright, there we go. Or mute the Twitch stream. There, that's better. I am going to be running the pit today with the help of my friend Waylo, and as you can probably see, I am not playing my standard character. This is not my normal paladin. This is a rogue that I did level 7 veteran on, created. He's a rogue mechanic, and that's because I definitely think that if I want to show you around in the quest called the Pit, which is a free-to-play quest, a rogue is definitely beneficial for getting around and jumping places, and my paladin named Shikaijo cannot do that. As I've built him, I did not put any points into jump for him. I just didn't have the skill points to do it, and he would be a horrible character to show you around in the pit. So, going from the marketplace where I just left into House Denieth is the way to get to the pit. Most people know how to get to the marketplace if they're new to DDO. It's just off the harbor, north section of the harbor. And then coming up here, House Denieth. Finding the pit can be a little bit difficult if you don't know where to find it, but it is a free-to-play quest. It's one of my top 10 favorite quests in DDO. I love doing it. I highly recommend, it's almost a necessity, that you have a Featherfall item or the ability to cast Featherfall in this quest. I also highly recommend that you Spirit Bind here in this Anvil Fire Inn. Definitely recommend it. It's also a quest that at one point you need to pull levers with two people, so you're going to need to have a hireling or be in a party. It's very difficult to solo unless you know what you're doing. So having people with you to get through a particular section of pulling levers that fire air jets. Anyways, behind the Anvil Fire Inn, in House Denieth, if you can see on the map there, is the quest, Vargas de Denieth. Who's talking to? As I said, Waylo is with me. He's actually sitting in the same room with me. We're just going to do it on normal. And I'm going to bring a hireling along. That lovely robe that I'm wearing is the robe of Winter Ice. It was part of the anniversary event from this year. They gave them out for free. They bind to account. That's how I was able to put it on this new character, because I picked one up. And there was one of the free things that I was able to get. I just had it sitting in my shared account. Right. There's lots of puzzles in this. It's a really interesting map layout. Lots of multiple levels going up and down. These two sections here, these circles, are shafts that go up and down. Be prepared to get lost.
The main shaft
and keep track of your objective thing up here. Right here it says power up the backup generators. That's what we're going to be doing first. And I'm going to try to go mostly from memory. If you get lost, I highly recommend the DDO wiki. And let me see if I can remember the website for that. That would be ddowiki.com, and go check that out. Awesome amounts of information there. Okay, and the first thing you do when you come out that door into the central chamber is again, Featherfall on. You're going to drop down one level. So you can see these little ramps that you walk along. Go down just one of them. Boom. Just like that. And then you follow it. Follow it all the way up to the top. Call it spoiler if you want. I don't care. I've done this so many times. I used to farm it to try to get a particular rare item.
An engraving on the wall reads,
but it's been a
"To
long
the
time.
main breaker room."
And beware, this will spit acid at you every time you go past it. Oh yeah, I'm the rogue. I'll get this. You can turn the valve and I'll shut that off. That's safe. Alright, continue on your way. Going up past the acid spitting valve. On the side here you see these little markers. Once you turn on the security traps, those will throw force traps out.
An engraving on the wall reads, "To the backup generator."
Okay. Now there is a solution to this that you got to do. Now I know
The
you need to get the
backup
four corners and the middle
generator
lever.
room is filled with strange levers and rooms.
Waylo is here. So is Flower. Just bring her out here a little bit. Otherwise, those are just going to destroy her weaponry. You want to pull the levers so they kind of form an X as you're doing them. So the four corners and the middle one. But things are going to keep spawning as you do this. My aim is really bad here. Come on. There we go. Helps if I push the correct buttons.
As the
And
final
it's lots
room
of
lights,
XP.
the room
As
shudders.
you see, 14,000.
The backup generator
And we're doing this on
rumbles to
normal.
life.
Level 7 quests. Did you get one of these already, or did I do that already?
No,
Never
you
mind.
did.
I did already.
It's all lit up.
See, I'm too busy talking here and not paying attention. So, now it says light the first furnace, and there's going to be 3 furnaces that we have to light. This is where, part of where Featherfall becomes really important. On your mini-map, you can see that the central spires here. It also kind of tells you where the furnaces are. The furnaces are at these sections over here, if you can see, follow my cursor. So we need to get down that corridor. So I'm going to fall downwards, diagonally across. Now you can just take the ramp down and walk down if you don't have feather fall, because you don't want to fall down to the bottom. At the bottom, there's giant oozes down there, as well as it's full of lava. Lava hot, lava burn. Don't fall in the lava. So I'm gonna glide down here with the feather fall because I've got a feather falling cloak. And the furnace room is over here with these 3 jewels over it. And once they're opened up to get into them, they're lighting green. That doesn't mean that the furnaces are lit yet. It just means you have access to the furnace room. Okay. So you can see 2 of the bridges are up, so we're going this way. Mostly troglodytes and oozes are encountered along the way. And like I said, lots of puzzles. So it's not a standard hack and slash quest. Not that any of the quests are necessarily standard in that manner, but if you're expecting that, you're not going to get that with this one. Right. Now, I mentioned earlier that I farmed this quest. At the very end, it's completely optional, but if you're familiar with me and earlier quests mentioning dealing with oozes and having a crystal club called Muckbane, there's another one, kind of an upgrade from that, called Muck's Doom. And every furnace room has a little valve like this one. If you pull it, what it's doing is at the very bottom of one of those pits that we were jumping across with all the ramps that wrap around them, it's opening gates that go to a giant super ooze. And there's a rare chance that if you kill him in his chest, you can get Muck's Doom. It's again a crystal club. So that's what I would farm for. I'll come in here for that, looking for that. Now I have evasion as a rogue, which helps me get in here. Now turning these valves is, as I go along, is what's turning off a lot of these acid sprays. think my jump skill is about a 19 right now, but I did get some plus 20. Yeah, be prepared to fall off a lot, because there's also air jets. So like Waylo just fell off trying to get to this valve. Now at some point as you get higher up, the furnaces are run by fire elementals. And once you get within line of sight of them, they're going to start throwing fireballs at you. I also like having ranged attack for dealing with spellcasters that are in the rooms. In fact, while I'm in here, I'm going to drink one of these. Make myself really jumpy. This is something the Paladin just couldn't do. He would not be able to do this very well. Oh, another Warlock. So, it's a lot of running and jumping in this. So there's the large elemental up top. And what you have to do is find the lever that's going to trap the fire elemental inside of a force field. I can't actually see that lever from here. He's doing that. Even if you kill that fire elemental, he's going to respawn after a little bit. I'm going to switch to a different thing, because that previous thing that I was using does fire damage, so this one does evil damage, so I can kill it. He's going to stop shooting at us temporarily, but again, it's just temporary. He's going to respawn. Bit of a pain, but, you know, he's got a job to do. And I can see that lever now. It's up there. So that's where we're trying to get up to, is to pull that lever. That's just going to light the first furnace. There's optionals in the different rooms too. Can't see it from here. I'm not sure if you can see it on the mini-map. No, you can't. When I think about it. There's an area that you can climb up into. That they're different in each furnace room. That gives you extra treasure, extra fighting, or whatnot. But again, those are just optionals. Here. See, making that jump is... If I... like, wait, I'll miss the jump. and then you just fall down. And you pull the lever.
The barrier surrounds the elemental, channeling its
now
essence into the furnace.
He can't hit me with his fireballs in there. And that lights the first furnace. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to worry about... I'm not sure if I can see where it is. I think it's off this spire here. We'll see if I can make the jump and even get to it. It's difficult to see. I've got to jump up. There's a ladder in the distance there going up. Again, this is just an optional. And again, I don't have Waylo with me. And there will be things up here that spawn. Okay, this isn't the one that's all open. How close are you, Waylo, to being able to get up here?
A bit. A bit away.
A little bit away. Would you want to come up?
I'm on my way.
Okay. I'm going to be daring and try to come in anyways. Oh, there's nothing in here. Maybe they spawn when I actually enter the room. Oh, okay, I know this room. I'm thinking of something else.
You're thinking the other one.
Pulling this lever. Uh oh. Spawn using this. Alright. It was just one ooze. That lever opened a door down below. That's what this is for the first one. Which is important for some people. They want it. So, there's the entrance where we came in, down at the bottom.
Are you down?
I'm down, yeah. The only thing up there is a collectible if you want it.
Oh.
So this had a door. That lever I just pulled opened the door to this shrine and the chest that's in here. So I'm going to grab this chest. And that's the first furnace. And we're like nowhere along. It's a long quest. I love this quest though. It's fun. Because I forget so much of it, because I don't do it like I normally only run it once in a life. Before, like when I reincarnate, then it's not until I get to the proper level. Then I only run it once, and then off I go again. So I don't farm it anymore, trying to get Muck's Doom. Where are we going? Arm the pit security traps. Now we're close to the bottom of where the drop is, so I know it's not in this direction. So we're going up, but I'm not sure where the up is. But when you get close to something, there's this little sign you walk
An
up to it, and
engraving
it
on the
tells you,
wall
okay,
reads,
these are the furnaces.
To the furnaces.
Not only that, there'll be a barrier across any of the places you can't go yet. So we're looking for a spot like there. See, we can go in there. There's a barrier. There's a barrier here, so this isn't where we need to go. And this
An engraving
is
on
build
the wall
control room.
reads,
So you can
to
like
the
try to
bilge
remember that kind of thing.
control room.
But I mean, the map might help too. Where is it? Build. I guess it doesn't say. I don't think we cut across, but I don't remember. For now, I'm just going to keep going up. Lots of running. Doesn't actually affect your own personal cardio, but
An engraving on the
Main
wall
breaker
reads,
room.
To the main breaker room.
okay. And now I'm pretty sure we've gone too far. I don't think... No, that's a dead end. So there was some point I should have crossed. Well, there is a map. Now that's where I was. I can tell because I left flour up there. So... But because I've crossed over, one of the things I can do is drop down a little bit. Now that is probably the entrance because there's nothing, there's no signage. Of course, I could just simply look at the map. Or ask Waylo. Waylo, do you know where to go? I've totally botched where I'm supposed to go.
Well, I'm really lost now, but I'm trying to find you.
Oh, I dropped down a little bit by the entrance. Oh, this looks like it. I think I found it.
An engraving on the
Yep,
wall
security
reads,
center.
To
I
the
found it.
security center.
I'm just not
Yeah.
sure if I'm above or below you. Oh, okay,
Right
there
there.
he is. Haha. Oh, Bachagor. Hey, how's it going? Have to remember that there's the Twitch chat. Say hello to people. Hello, chat. I don't remember when we get ambushed by oozes and spots. Now there's lots of dials in here.
The security system appears to be powered by several rune-covered
And while I do
wheels.
have everything written down, in the room itself is all the solutions to the puzzle. You just have to find them. And I'm going to work on killing everything first. It is optional to destroy the eggs, but you get something for it, so it's worth it. And there's way more eggs than there are what you need to destroy. So, okay, there's the solution for the purple wheel. It is what I call the ghost symbol, because in the bottom corner of it, it reminds me of the ghosts from Pac-Man. Oh, and in here, I believe there's a chest. I don't have water breathing. Do this quickly. So free loot is always good in my eyes. In the chat. I don't have audio for now. Watching you in TV show with my wife. Cool. Can't hear you for now. Fair enough. Right. I'm not sure if there's more of these things.
Did you get this yellow one here? Like, see the
I
symbol?
don't know where this... Oh,
The
the
symbol's
symbol's
right
over
here.
there. Okay. And that's for the yellow? Alright. H. Well, let's turn it to H then. Get it done. It's right here. It's nice that that's there. I didn't realize that was there. Sometimes I rely on the wiki too much. Purple was the ghost. That's over here. should be looking underneath. You never know where those things are going to be. Trying to find... Oh, see? There's a symbol there. That's the red one. And it's the gun. What I call the gun. Red is the gun. We could just come across the blue one.
And we're turning all these to open up this lever here.
Yeah,
in the
turning all
blue
the...
shield.
yeah, we need to pull this lever, but we got to get the force field off of it, and turning all the dials, all the wheels, removes that force field. So that's how we turn on the security traps. So we need more of the solutions. I know the red one, but we haven't come to the red wheel yet. Red wheel's up there. Of course, every wheel's been guarded so far. Okay. Now, so the red one's set. Okay. See, that one also looks like the yellow one, so I also can't tell what it says. Huh. So, is this the yellow, or was the one down below yellow or orange? And we just assumed it was yellow because it looked yellowish. Now I want to look up the solution to save some time. Oops, I didn't mean to jump down all the way down there. Couldn't even read that one. Yeah, this is more orange. Okay, so orange is H. I'm not seeing some of the other ones.
There's one up above here if you look up.
Okay, what color?
Oh, that's the red gun that you got.
Okay. So, again, I'm trying to find more. Because I couldn't tell what the yellow one was. So my thought was, I'm just going to do the yellow one very last. Oh, there's one. What is this one? The green is the house or the PE. Where's green? Okay, I'm right here. Tricky where they put these things. Okay, and I can get orange. We still haven't done blue. I know this is H. But if we can do blue, still have to find it though, then simply spinning yellow until we hear the force field pop, because it gives you a message that it's switched off, then we'll know that we've completed it. Have you seen the solution for blue yet?
No, I don't remember where it is.
Me neither. Alright. I may say this is enough exploring and actually look up the solution. Alright. I am going to do what some people refer to as cheating. Blue is what they you call the house, because you're the one who wrote this down, or 4 turns. Are you at blue?
I'm not at blue, no.
Okay. I think that's below me, isn't it? No, it's purple. Blue's over here. Okay. Because I've said everything else except yellow. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's what he calls the house. Alright. Now I will drop down and get the yellow one, and that should pop the lever. Or at least the force field around it. Once this is in place.
As the wheel
There.
slides
Just
into
need one
place,
turn.
a loud pop comes from the center of the room.
Good to go.
Hold the lever.
Thank you. Hey, Titan. How's it going? I think I get too involved in this. I'm not paying attention to chat. Okay, Flower, heal me. Thank you. I have potions, but I mean, hey, I've got the hireling with me. Right, now we're back to the second furnace. Where are we? Okay, so it's going to be down and across again. Not too far down, though. Oh, yeah, we turned on the security mechanism, so it's going to start shooting those things at us. If you saw that little thing go off, those purple jets.
And the key thing to that is don't be the second person, because the traps go off and they hit the person behind you.
Yeah. Yeah. Or have evasion. Now, before I start the climb up, I'm going to try to find that lever for the door down at the optional at the bottom. I don't have a Mux Doom on this server. This is Wayfinder server, and it's not my normal server. There it is. So I want to make sure these are all pulled. There's all kinds of things going on here. That one air thing will just blow you right back in the acid traps, so I kind of circumvent it and go over here. Again, I want to be jumpy. There is a lever to turn that off on the other side, and I'm going to go do that for Waylo if he's patient enough to wait for me. He might not be, I don't know. We'll see. There. Of course it spawns a guy right away. So that should be off. Back there. So the first person, like if you're in a party, get over here, turn this lever, and that saves a lot for your party. Now, there's a roundabout way of going up, by going the way that Waylo went. If you have a good jump skill, you can take this pipe here across, and jump up onto the platform behind that fire elemental, and then take the ladder up, because again, you need to go up, a long ways up. You have to have a really good jump skill to do that. If you don't, then you go around the outside. Now I could have done that, but I'm also here to show the quest.
Are you going around the outside?
The outside, yeah.
Okay.
And I just
I'm
went through.
going to pull that lever.
Right, thanks. And again, pulling levers, like Waylo just did over there, turns off a lot of the acid jets, like the one I just ran through, which I didn't take any damage from, likely because I have evasion. Or my timing was just there by pure luck. But there's a lot more fire elementals in this chamber, this furnace room, compared to the first one. So there's a lot more fireballs coming at you. I have a little bit of fire resistance from an item that I have on. Whoa. Okay, if there's a lever to turn that one off, these acid jets, I don't know where it is. Oh, it's probably right here. This one, this valve. Turn around and check and see. Are they still gonna go? I think that was it. So you have to go through some of these things to turn off stuff. Now the next fun thing is, can you turn the lever before the next fireball hits
the
you?
elementals, channeling their essences into the furnace.
Okay. Now,
So you activated that?
yeah,
You turned it, shut it
the
down?
furnace is active. Now, there is another way up, just like in the last one, where I pulled that lever to open the way. So somewhere along here, there is another way up. Oh, there he is. He's already on his way. He's anticipated my maneuver. Featherfall and a good jump skill makes this so much nicer. And jump potions can help with that. The way I got these plus 20 potions of jump was turning in the collectibles amber vials. There's a guy named, I believe, Wash. He's in the harbor, close to the bank in the harbor. And you just turn in the amber vials, the collectibles. I think it's every 3 amber vials you turn in, you get one of these potions. So it's free, just for the collectibles. Lots of loot. So yeah, this is the one I was thinking of, was in the last room, furnace room. You come up and you get attacked immediately, but nope, it's just a lever in the other one. So there's another chamber up top, again optional in the third furnace room, but it's a lot more difficult to get up to. So you just drop down. Where's the exit point? Okay, other side of the room. It's a large quest. I like it. And reset the power breakers. So I'm assuming that's a main breaker room, and we've passed it, and I don't remember where it was. I don't know. Do you want to go first? Because I have evasion and you don't. So he'll be setting off the traps, and I'll be the one getting shot.
Remember how far we go? Is it up or
No,
down?
I don't,
And
but I do know
engraving
that
on
it's
the
on
wall
the same
reads,
path, because
"To the
I
build
passed it
control
before.
room."
So it should be on this path. Ouch. Well, actually, I didn't get hurt from that, but that could have hurt. I want to say it's this room here. This is the main breaker room.
An engraving
The
on the
main
wall
breaker room.
reads, "To the main breaker room."
Now, this is the evil room. Okay, there's 2 ways to do this. There's the way you circumvent the whole problem, or the way you're supposed to do it. One of these levers turns off a force field that's around a lever at the back of the room. You have to pull the lever at the back of the room that's inside that force field. And one of these levers on the wall, on these pillars, and there's a lot of them, randomly drops that force field. And it's a random lever. You don't know which one it is. And you're going to be attacked. There's going to be traps. And you just go until you find the right lever. You don't know which one it is going to be. So you just go. Pull them all until you find the one you need. Or you do what I always have done and try to find a sneaky way in there. There's a kind of a hole. You stand
As you
right at
pull
that
the
spot, you
switch,
can pull that
you
lever.
hear a loud click. The breakers have been reset.
It's not a perfect force field. In honor of Star Trek, I'm showing you how to get through force fields. Yeah, 50th anniversary Star Trek. There's also a secret door here. Potential rare inside. I think the chest is always here, but there's potential rare troglodyte queen. And always check for traps, because sometimes it's trapped in here. Looks like it's safe. Alright, good to go. But yeah, as I said, there's the lightning traps going off all the time, and there's a lot of these levers, and only one of them drops that force field. You don't know how long it'll take, and there's oozes coming out at you and whatnot. It can take a while. Now, power up the main control room.
An engraving on the wall
I
reads,
don't know where the main
"To the
control
main
room is.
breaker room."
Wherever it is, it'll be open now, whereas it wasn't open before. And we've already been up top. I'm going to jump down and across. This is the final room that we go to.
An engraving on the
Intake
wall
control room.
reads, "To the intake control room."
Oh, I bet you it's the very, very bottom one. I'm going to drop down and find that out.
An engraving
Or
on the
not.
wall reads, "To the
But
main
yeah, maybe this is
control
the bottom.
room."
Anyways, there's a shrine there, if you need it. What I do need is some healing. Stay put. Summon your spider. Then if she gets ambushed, she at least has a spider fighting with her. And I believe the eggs count as breakables, so if you're smashing the breakables, trying to get that mischief bonus, and then on to the, vandal and ransack.
Who do you want to do the puzzle?
I think I should have to. Well, no, this character kills pretty good too, but
You do the puzzle.
okay.
I'll hit
I
them.
get to the puzzles. I hate doing the puzzles in this room, but I just don't know them. No, I have to. See, there are too many. There's things constantly spawning. There's there will always be oozes and troglodytes spawning in this room as you're doing the puzzles.
Flower. Summon flower. Bring flower here quick.
Okay.
Something respawned.
Okay, so I guess she was getting ambushed. Alright, so there's four floor tile puzzles to solve. I got one of them. Like I said, I don't know the solutions to all these. Okay, that's definitely not the solutions. It can only come that way. No, it's going to have to come down from the top, because this has to go this way. Oh, cool. Kind of fluked that one. I wasn't sure what my next move was going to be, and it was like already in position. And where do we start from here? See, if you don't do things right the first time, someone will help you. How does that gonna go? But then, how would that go? This doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I got it. Didn't need to turn that 3 times. That one, that one. No, I've goofed it somewhere. Because it can't come up from that side. This is me not knowing how to do one of these puzzles. Because some of these can only come from one direction. I hope you're all laughing at me. Because I would be laughing at me too. So that must come from that side. Oh, I did it.
Missed it. Or you have to
Oh,
turn this
not
off.
that side. Duh. See, I missed one side. What did I say about if you do it wrong, often someone will do it for you?
Want to have flower shoot me a heal?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure thing. Yeah. She'll probably heal herself, too. Alright. Again, the solutions are sitting next to me to those puzzles, and I'm just not using them. They are available on the wiki. I highly recommend the wiki. If you're having troubles, go to ddowiki.com. Very, very useful website. And kudos to all the people who stuff on there and edit stuff on there. Waylo is one of them, although that's not the name he uses on there. But I forgot those are on. Flower, stay put, stay alive. How
An
much
engraving
shove her
on
in
the wall reads,
rest shrine?
to
Should be
the
safe
main
in there.
control room.
Because nothing comes over here. Alright, turn on the bilge pumps.
An engraving on the wall reads,
Those are up.
to the main
little
control
ways.
room.
I believe they're one step up from the furnaces.
An engraving on the wall
There's
reads,
the furnaces.
to the furnaces.
So I hope you're noticing the takeaway from this is there's a lot of places to travel to in here. A lot of running around.
An engraving
There's
on
the
the
bilge
wall
control.
reads, to the bilge control room.
Yeah, the save on those traps is fairly easy. There's another secret door here. A shrine behind it. So that becomes needed, then it's there. Bilge control is probably the easiest one of them all. You just come up and you pull this lever. Voila. Now light the third furnace. The third furnace, in my opinion, is the most difficult one. Probably because I never properly learned it. Because when I was farming the pit to get Muck's Doom, I never had to light the third furnace. Because all you had to do was go into the bottom of the third furnace and pull the valve to unlock the area where the optional giant ooze is, if you're trying to get that Muck's Doom, to see if it's there. But you didn't have to finish the quest to try that.
An engraving on the wall reads,
So
the bilge
I would never light the
control
third
room.
furnace. So I never learned the third furnace. Because I never had to do it when I was farming this quest. Just do it over and over. I learned how to light the first two furnaces really well, but never the third one, because I never had to do it. Skip it. Pay for it later. I was expecting this. They're splitting. I wonder why.
Now you've made a lot.
Yeah, that's my fault because I'm shooting them with piercing weapons. Best way to split an ooze. So yeah, I'd just come in here, I'd turn this, then I'd turn around and just leave the furnace room. So I wouldn't need it, see? And there's all these extra
What does
valves.
this
I
one
don't
do
know if this
again?
does anything. Do we need this valve? I don't know. I did it again.
That's the one that opens up above? I don't know.
No, not that one. The one on the wall with the gem next to it does. Oh, there's a Barney, as in Barney Rubble. Rubble. Bad joke. Ultimately, you're coming over here in the corner of this room. You have, I shouldn't say ultimately, you have to get up, just like you do in all the others. I'm gonna drink one of these. Now, you can't just jump up. Sorry. This is the spot where I said you need more people. It's this room. Because you need to pull that valve and activate this jet. And hopefully it shoots you up high enough, and this was not high enough for me to get up to where I need to be. Nope. So I'll have to have her hit it again. See, Waylo got much higher than I did.
Still not high enough.
No. So you coming back down? Oh wow. That's
Oh,
much
right now I'm
higher.
just trying
But
to shoot
not
the...
high enough. No. See, it's... I can... There's probably a trick to it, and I never learned it. I know that I have to get much higher up. not even close.
I am if high enough.
Okay. Well, that doesn't help me any. Teleport me to you. Oh, wait, that's not an option. I'm just waiting for someone in chat to yell at me and say, no, that's the right spot. Just go to your left or go to your right or whatever it is.
Yeah, but with the delay, you'd be already down.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's definitely
You got
high
really
enough.
far up.
Well, no, I'm not too far now. See, sometimes it shoots you exactly where you need to be. Wait a sec. Where's the fire elemental? Am I like standing in the...
I killed him.
Oh, okay. So I shouldn't
Or I
stay
killed-
standing there because he's going to respawn and I'll be standing right where he respawns. There's the lever to light the furnace.
Barriers surround the elementals,
See?
channeling their essences into the furnace.
Like, isn't that where the fire elemental appears? So,
You want to bring him down a level so that we can show that they have their lever here.
yeah, that's what I was going to do. So you saw where I was, and you can get shot way up there, but sometimes you bounce around, you don't get far enough up, and you'll get part way up. And so you want to come to this side, which on the mini-map is kind of over here, which doesn't really help. And you want to get to this jet, and there's a lever, which Waylo is going over to there, and you have your friend or your hireling pull that jet, and then it bounces you up high enough usually. Again, the help of the feather fall is really, really helpful. But one of the reasons I'm still sticking around up top here is I'm trying to get to over on the other side there, because unless I miss my jump, and I did, oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. And I won't waste too much time to get to the other optional area. So if I miss this too many times... Oh, wow, nice. That time it worked. Do you know where I'm trying to go?
I do. It's over to the left there, but you... Where did you go?
I'm way up high in the middle. I'm just trying to see where it is that I need to be. Okay, there it is. I see it. So I'm heading there now.
Yeah, but I don't think I can easily get there without that.
Okay.
Get up higher.
I probably shouldn't have shot all those jellies. There's probably just one, and there we go. Anyways, there's an opening up there. You can't get there?
I don't think so. Not from here. I'm pretty sure the jump is too high to get up from over there, over here.
Well,
need the
not up to here, because I'm going to drop down to where the lever is.
Yeah, I can't get to where the lever is.
Okay.
I don't think my jump is high enough.
Okay, I'm going to come to where you are. Yeah, or the
You
lever.
need your follower.
Yeah. I'll bring the hireling here. Tell him to stay put. And we will play air jet again. It's kind of the opposite of whack-a-mole.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
That didn't go well. Maybe if I'm facing the right direction of where it is that I want to go, that would help. Okay, I caught where I needed to go. What about you? You still stuck down there?
Yeah, I'm down there.
Okay.
What did you get?
When you hit the force field where the fire elemental is, just kind of drift off towards my direction and grab the
lever or the pipe?
the pipe.
Hey.
Yeah. There it is. Here you go. If you can.
Or not.
Oh,
Oh, shoot.
he's probably all the way down now. Oh well.
without me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna go without. I'm gonna go without my backup. I can always drop out if things get haywire-y. So there's an opening up there that I'm gonna try to get into. Again, another jet. This is optional. You don't have to do it, but I wanted to show you. And if you approach these two chests, I believe opening them causes panic. Oh, it's a red named. Okay, that makes things interesting. Okay. I didn't realize he was a red name. But there's two chests up here. Lots of loot. I didn't even get to look at what the loot was in the first one. Alright, so restart the intake system. So that's the final spot. So we're heading to the end now. The very end of the quest. We'll still do the final optional. Trying to get Muck's Doom. This way. No. The places without the drawbridges. Did I mention it's easy to get lost in here? So we're climbing again. Oh, didn't make my save that time. I think we cross. I'm going to say we cross. It's one of the few times you actually cross instead of just following the path all the way up. That's not it. This is. You cross the bridge. Hireling. There will be lots of troglodytes. Again, if you've got a ranged attack in this one, it's going to be useful. This final fight. Heal up. There we go. I think that's all of us. There's going to be multiple levers to pull. Getting close to some of the levers is what spawns some of the bad guys. Some of them are just super nasty. Oh, I've got my guy in passive. That's why he's not healing anybody. Forgot I had him on passive for those levers. Okay. Now, you see the water falling out of the pipes there? Hidden behind those little waterfalls are the levers you need to pull. But why is that not working? I said I wasn't facing them. Like, how can I not be facing them? There's one on either side. You get close, again they spawn. I'm gonna have over 16,000 just for this one quest. So, lots of reason to love this quest. In my opinion. I know lots of people don't like it, but... And that's just on normal. I can't remember if there's gonna be more guys spawning or not. Yep. Two chests here. Pulling that lever, I believe, ends the quest. So, if you have a special trinket or something you can put on that gives you a boost to your experience, now's the time to put it on. There you go. 17,000. Doing something on normal. Imagine doing that on hard or elite. I mean, it would be a lot more difficult, but Nice. Now, here's where we drop down, all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to start with going down to the middle of the two sections, like the columns, I guess, the pit columns. If I have it properly. Down here. So, because what I'm doing is I'm looking for the top of the ladder. Because I want to fall, because you can fall down either side, but I want to fall down the side that has the ladder on it. That's how I choose to approach it. I mean, I guess you can go either way. Apparently, the flower's just going to fall straight down. So you can see lots of lava down here. There's also going to be lots of oozes. Probably using the wrong weapon. The boss ooze is not going to split when we get there. And as you can see, the gates are open. I mean, I didn't show them to you closed, but you can see the 3 jewels are lit because I've been dealing with the thing. And there he is, the avatar. He's immune to evil damage. And another 1945 experience points just for taking him out. So, lots of experience in this quest. And let's see if Mux Doom is here. Does not look like it. And alright. But the only place to get Mux Doom is here, in this chest. And it's the optional part of the quest. So that is the pit. I'm going to finish out. And then I'm going to check the time. So if there's enough time, we're going to run Tear of Dakan. So it's about 9 o'clock. Enough time? Alright. I'm going to run Tear of Dakan. I'm going to do some quick repairs. And we won't be able to get all the optionals in Tear of Dakan. Because I don't think we have... We definitely don't have the strength. We won't be able to do that one. So yeah, we won't be able to do all the optionals because there's certain levers and ruins that have to be pulled based on intelligence, wisdom, and strength. And between us, we don't have the strength. Because I already know that his strength is lower than mine. That's not the person I want to talk to. I want to talk to Barkeep. While I could do it with my Paladin, Paladin couldn't handle all the traps that's in Tear of Dakan. Oh. Just taking a quick look as I go along here. Nope, don't want any of that stuff. Now, Tyr is in House Fjarlin, and there's a teleporter close by, so I'm just going to teleport over there. Fjarlin. Now, this is one of those quests where I believe the favor is based, like the patron is House Kundrak, but the location of the quest is in a different house. It happens to be House Fjarlin. Not many of those quests. Like, normally, if the favor patron is like House Drasko, then you find the quest in House Drasko, kind of thing. There's a few that are kind of wonky like that, where you go to the different place. Relic of the Sovereign Past is another one of those. I believe it's Denieth favor, but you have to go to House Kundrak for the quest. Right. Pop this open. It's not as much experience as the pit, but it's still, for the level, it's really good experience, this quest. And even more if you are able to do all the optionals and collect all the tiers. Because there's 6 tier shards that you can acquire. Yeah, he's better breaking the barrels if he gets close enough. Otherwise, if he gets too close, he can't break the barrels. He gets stuck in between them and he dies. But that happened a month ago.
You from the moss
Quite
hanging
funny.
above.
Let's see here. Trap right away. This is chock full of hobgoblins. It's another quest that I like. It's not my top 10, but it's a quest I enjoy. Every tier that you are able to pick up, though, as part of the optional, is extra experience. Now, the side passages here are beginning of the optionals to get the tiers. Let's go this way first. Trap right away. Me being the rogue. See them right away. I should have checked on my... I wasn't doing that. Just a sec here. Let's make sure that my quiver has got lots of bolts in it. Right. I took the enhancement on my for my rogue mechanic where there's an 80% chance that my bolts return to me, so not too worried. Now we need to make sure that we go together through this next section because the gate's going to slam shut, so try to stay together here. Yeah, there, just slam shut behind us. And the first control panel is here, and there's another one, I believe it's beyond this trap, ahead of us here. Gotta pull this lever at the end. Okay. That is not the button I wanted to push. It was really dodgy of me. That was a bad joke, but I'm famous for those. Why am I not seeing it? Don't tell me I'm not high enough. Is it just further along? Oh, it's probably in an alcove. That's probably the problem. I'm just not close enough to be able to see it. There it is. See, I'm not completely useless. Eventually I find these things. So the gate that slammed shut behind us not only opened the gate, but it also opened this passage right here. I'm not sure why I went this way. This is the one that we won't be able to get for sure. This is the one that requires the strength. I don't know. Maybe the hireling's strong enough. I doubt it. We'll bring her here. Are you strong enough to pull this lever? Nope. I tried to tell her to pull it. She won't pull it. So, oh well. Because there's the first tier. Pulling that lever if you have a high enough strength. And see, I try to pull it. Strength is too low. Yeah, the first tier is in there. I can't get to it. It would have opened that gate. Well, I did disable some of the traps, kill some of the stuff. You get bonuses for disabling traps, so it was worthwhile coming this way, in my opinion. So if we get the 30% bonus for trap disabling, we'll go the other way. I believe this is intelligence, and I certainly have a high enough intelligence with this character. More traps. These ones will be lightning based. It's also a secret door. We'll go through that after because that's where the tier is. To open that gate, we've got to pull activate an intelligence ruin down the hall here. Yeah, I should stop doing this. Jellies like this. Oh good, the rare's here.
Large panels and a cluttered altar dominate this room. It is
That means an
clearly
extra
used
chest.
for rituals.
I want all that guild renown.
That required higher than the 16 intelligence.
Oh, cool! Guild just
Or
increased.
guild level.
Guild level increased. Yay, us. That's one of the bonuses this weekend, is daily double dice, as well as 20% guild renown boost. And we just went up to level 15 with our guild.
Did we get the shard?
Nope, we didn't. I was too distracted by our guild going up a level. Yeah. Sorry, I was distracted by the shiny. Squirrel.
Wrong way.
What? It's right here.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it that one? Sorry. I was thinking of it.
Yeah. It reminds me that I have to go after it, and then tells me I'm going the wrong way to get it. Cinnabar shard. Boom. 394 XP. But it's a big experience boost if you get all 6, which we won't be able to do because we don't have a strength. That's okay. Yeah. 2 valves.
Just steps ahead of you,
Should be able
an
to get
open
one on this
shaft
side.
descends into water. Paths continue further to the north and west.
I don't think there's any special room or valve for getting the one that's this direction. I know I gotta pull this. Pull all the levers. Drop down the
From
hole.
the bottom of the ladder, the sewers descend even deeper into the bowels of Stormreach.
Again, pull all the valves. Especially if there's a gem next to it. Probably unlocks something. As you can see that door we need to go through, and you need 3 gems to light. And lit one. There's one of them. The last one is in the water. Right. It's probably a collectible in the water and I missed it. Oh well. No big deal.
It appears that you've reached the dead end.
So this one you just be able to spot the hidden door and open it. So it's a
You
special
hear
thing
the
there.
unmistakable sound of snoring from the south.
So while the paladin would have been able to do the strength one, he would not have been able to do this one. So they actually collect in here. So there's the shards that I've been picking up. Now they'll stay in your backpack when you leave the quest, and there is a guy outside of the quest, not too far, who will actually buy them off you, I believe, for 10 platinum pieces each. So if you're really short on money in the game, and you're in a party doing this quest, maybe tell the party members, "Can I have those? I need the money." My problem apparently is ladders right now, because I just went down backwards 2 ladders. Yeah. But our guild went up a level. So, yeah. There's that. Got another swim coming up. I'm going to be relying on the hireling for the next one to get the next tier. You guys need to have a high wisdom. Actually, what's your wisdom? Mine's 15.
10.
Alright. Yeah, I'm probably relying on the hireling for the next one. So, drop down, and there's a tunnel under the water to swim through. believe.
You emerge from the water to find a section of the sewers that seems better
I guess I'll
kept
find out
than
in a
the
moment.
rest.
I need to be able to have a decent spot, or search, to... It's just lever pulling related. You see, I pull this lever, and it opens the wall here. No, my wisdom's too low. Alright, flower. Can you activate that ruin? Yep. See, cleric hireling can be useful. Not just for healing you. It's one of the things I like about the rogue mechanic, or anyone who can shoot things really fast, like an artificer. It's taking things out at a range, like distance. There's the other shard. Yeah, I think we'll be able to get 5 out of the 6, which is nice. I was able to show you the one we missed, so that's nice. You'll be able to see where all of them are. Probably shouldn't have picked that up. I'm going to be weighted down by the end of this. I only have a 14 strength. And there's a shrine. I'm not coming back here, so I don't know if you want the shrine or not.
I'm going to hit it.
Swim back out to where we were. Try not to drown in the process. Yeah, this is the direction we're going. Because we encountered this little pit here from the other direction, from the south. And we're heading north.
Moss frames the entrance to a large room with a lone bridge.
There's 2 valves have to
The
pull in
perfect
this room.
location
There's
for an
guys
ambush.
all over the place. Let's see if I can take them out. There's the other valve. That unlocks the door. The bridge. I think that got everybody. I think in the water there's a collectible somewhere under there. If you feel like going for a swim and searching for it. I don't at the moment. There's often champions in here, like that rare guy that I just killed. They will have a chest. If you look for it. There it is. Okay. I'm not picking up that tower shield. Those tend to be fairly heavy. Yeah, and that lever just opens up to the shrine here, which I don't need. There's a decent number of shrines in this quest, which I like.
You round the corner to find another large room.
Gated
This
area,
one is
gates that we have to find the levers for. There's one under the water, and there's one on either side of the room. The one that's under the water is sort of in the middle. There we go. And Waylo's got the other one. Champion. He'll have a chest. Of course. Trying to loot it, these guys might decide to hamstring you. So kill them before I loot the chest. Lots of gates. Lots of levers. Fight your way through. You can do it. Or die trying. Those are your options. Yep, another champion here. Normally when you say champion, you're talking about when you're on hard or elite mode and they have the little
Pipe waits at the end
yellow
of this
crown
hole,
over their head.
presumably
Potentially
descending
drop
further
remnants.
into the depth.
You don't encounter them in normal mode. But these guys actually have in their name the word champion, so I'm saying,
As you
I'm
emerge
just
from the
reading what
pipe,
it says.
You find yourself in a cavern instead of the familiar sewers. You must be getting close to the village of Arzak 4.
There's a lot of breakables here. Right. But I guess they can't just have 3 breakables and then you get, you know, an
Many
extra
intertwining
15%.
footprints suggest that the Hobgoblin village is nearby.
But it is supposed to be like a village, so having a lot of breakables. It's even about right. These things would be around in this area. All these guys. Another door with a gem on it. Gee, I wonder if we need to find a lever. And the other option is that they let us use this battering ram here. That's a mechanic they haven't worked into the game yet. Now, there is traps through this door, but the traps only trigger when you pull the lever that's in that room, so...
A single lever is mounted on the southern wall.
Let's
It
wait
might
for a moment here
control
while I
the
get
door in the
2
previous
control
passage.
panels. First one. And the second. You may have heard the sound effect go on. Now there's the ingenious debilitation bonus. There's a 30% bonus just for dealing with the traps. I'm not sure if Padigno, or the person who's run with us a few times, who played the character Padigno, if he's watching or not, but if he does watch on the playback on YouTube, gosh, I sound like I'm old. I want to say thank you to him for sending me in the in-game mail letter that he sent, and those who also sent me some items,
The tunnel opens into
including
an
the
expansive cavern. You have
repeating
discovered
crossbow
the
here.
hidden village of Arzag.
got
The
two
Arzag
crossbows.
core city looms before you. It is dangerous to
It's
remain
cool to
here.
actually be able to use those. Padino couldn't be here today. No. By the way, making that jump is a very difficult thing to do. But coming in here leads to fighting a clay golem and killing him. Drops the force field around this to here. And if you have the monster manual, you usually get Clay Golem Hunter from the monster manual. As soon as you kill that particular clay golem. Oh, impressive trophy. Sweet. 1600. Renown. That's a lot for a low-level guild like this one. Now, the area we're about to go into is dangerous. Although, I think I just got stuck. Am I moving?
Lag? I can't move either.
It could be the spot that I'm at, though.
Yeah, but then I'm stuck in the same spot.
Well, I'm moving. See, I thought I was stuck between two rocks on the thing. See, I didn't think it was lag. Because flower's moving. See, I am able... There we go. Yeah, I was stuck between two rocks.
Looking out
Anyways,
waterfall,
the
you think you glimpsed
the area down here
how to get up there.
does not stop spawning hobgoblins. So you don't want to stay around here too long. So once you kill some, like that rare that was here, he's not always here. Once you've looted this chest, if it happens to be here, and if you want to break any of the breakables that happen in the area, by all means, and you pull this lever. Unless you're trying to milk the onslaught to conquest bonus and to make sure that you've gotten it, you don't want to stay around here too long. If you're having trouble in the quest, if you're in here on hard or elite, because the hobgoblins will not stop coming. You cannot kill them all. This is their city. This is their underground city. And they just don't stop coming. So, now that I've said that, let's leave. Otherwise, they just won't stop coming. It will just be in a perpetual combat situation. And I would eventually run out of bolts. And I've taken enhancements where I get some bonuses for using this crossbow. I would not get that if I had to switch to using melee weapons. Not effective using melee weapons with this character. Anyways, coming down here is a requirement. The red named chief that I just killed is a requirement. It's not an optional to slay the chieftain. So you have to come down this little corridor. Kill the guy that popped up there. There is one tier left that you haven't seen. It says 2, but I just couldn't get that one because I didn't have enough strength. So. The last tier is in this little area here. Cavern. That's the word I was looking for. My brain keeps saying caravan when I was trying to think of the word cavern. That's weird. Alright. We're getting close to the end of the tier of the con. That would have been the last tier fragment, tier shard, if we had had someone in the party with enough strength to have gotten the one we missed. If you're not familiar with the quest, you've now seen where all the fragments are. This is the last shrine before the final battle. So if someone needs it, they can take it. I don't cast spells. I've been putting points into use magic device. I can use scrolls or wands. Not doing that. Oh wait, maybe I have been. I'm a different character.
Leads down into yet another
Yeah, we
cavern.
have ransack.
We must be
Cool.
nearing the heart of the
Don't need to worry
Hobgoblin
about these
village.
breakables anymore. Okay. Now, before we open that, I'm going to have Flower summon her spider. This is the final battle. There'll be 2 waves. There's 2 doors. When we pop open the first door, there's the first wave, and then when we open the next door, there'll be another wave with the final guy to kill. Alright, opening the door, checking in some traps. Exploding traps. Now there will be guys spawning in front of us and behind us at this point. This is it. This is the final. Again, if you have something like Voice of the Master that gives you a bonus to your experience, wear it before you kill the red-named guy. 10,000. So, well over 30,000 experience today between all the optionals and the 2 quests. Like the main experience from the quests. Just from 2 quests. Both of them free to play. Both level 7s. Excellent quests, in my opinion, both of them. I absolutely love the pit. Yeah. Thanks to Waylo for joining me, helping me out with these. Definitely my DPSer today. Helped me out with that. I mean, this character pumps it out pretty quick too with the repeating crossbow. And
Our kills were pretty close.
okay, yeah, I wasn't taking a look at that or noticing it, but that is something you can look up by pressing X when you're in the quest. I don't think there's anything here I really want. No, that's not a repeating crossbow. It's a Vorpal. And 10 in slice plus 3. No, it's just a regular light crossbow. All my inventory slots are full. That's funny. I can't take my reward. Yet. But if I sell some of the shards, this guy over here, this is the guy that will buy some of those shards. Like, I wish to turn in this. Blah, blah, blah. I wish to turn in this. See. I guess the first one was the one that I didn't have, but I'll have all the others. See, he gives you 10. I don't have it, la. Because I just bought it off me. But this will free up some of the slots, because those were there. Now I can take a reward. So you can't even take your guild renown, because it needs an empty slot to go into so that it can disappear into the guild renown that it is. Alright. Well, thank you to everyone in the chat room for joining us. This has been Shikaijo Exploring DDO. That was the Pit and the Tear of Dakan. 2 of my favorite quests. Again, the Pit, one of my top 10. Both level 7, both free to play. Highly recommend both quests. Great experience for the level. Really enjoy them. And to those who have been on Wayfinder and sending me stuff, you don't need to, but I do appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. Some of the stuff I've sent back already, but yeah, thank you to everyone who comes and checks out the stream and the DDO YouTube channel. I'll be putting this up there shortly. If you missed part of the stream and you want to watch the pit, if you join late. Otherwise, take care, happy hunting, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye for now.